Hello guys, Lick here. So this video will be about Essence, and this strategy is Endgame Essences. So you will need quite a good build for this because Essence monster can get quite creepy, but the result is really good. And I also adding few things here because we are using a Mirage map, so I try to squeeze out as much value as I can. So I adding Beyond to get the volatile orbs, and refracting fog from the deli, and also Heist. Enchanted blueprint from Heist is actually really expensive, and it's not that rare. We got plenty of them, so Heist end up giving us quite a lot of currency. So I'm doing 50 map tests, and first let's go to the setup that I'm using. The first one is maps. For maps, we are going to use a Mirage map, and this will make the Mirage become Empower Mirage, and that basically cover the entire maps. And this means we can do the essence twice, and a lot of the additional items that give us a lot of currencies also on the Mirage area. So for example, like the volatile orbs is beyond on the Mirage area, the fighting fog is a deli on Mirage area, and also highs. The normal blueprint is not bad if you get them fully refilled, like 3x3 or 4x4, but the enchanted blueprint from the Mirage area, it worth a lot more. So that's the reason why I decided to go for the Mirage map. And this is probably the first strategy that I made that actually using the Mirage map. And for the map itself, I don't really roll for anything special, just alk it, filter out these stats that I cannot use, and then I'm just using it. So that I'm not looking for any currency, I'm not looking for any passes or any mod. There is a mod that you can look for. I think it's an increased number of rare monster. Although I heard like a conflicting result from that one. Some people say it works, some people say it doesn't. So I just decided not to do it at all. So this basically just up and go. It's just the map is Mirage map. As for the Scarabs, the first Scarab that I'm using is Essence Scarab of Classifications. This is going to make every rare monster in the area become Essence monster. And this is going to give you a lot of rare monster combined with the Scarab of Adversary. We're going to use 2 of them, which is going to add 4 additional pack with mirror rare monster. So because it's mirror, 1 Scarab will give you 8 because we use 2. You will get total 16 rare monster just from the Scarab itself. So 16 essences plus whatever rare naturally spawn on the maps. And then we're going to use Essence Scarab of Stability because we are hunting for the special essences. For example, like Essence of Delirium, High Hysteria, Horror, and I think the one is Insanity. And these essences basically make every time you use the fall orbs, it only result on upgrading or transforming the essences, which is make it 50-50 because if it transformed, the essences will become the special essences. Now there's only 4 essences that can transform into the special essences, and the first one is Misery, Envy, Dread, and Scorn. So people usually call it Mats, and that's the only 4 essences that you need to follow orbs. Although there is another cases where I'm going to use a follow orbs too, and that is when I see essences that have like 5 to 6 essence, but only have like 1 deafening. I usually will try to follow up them because follow orb is also can upgrade them, and if they upgrade them, you get a lot of deafening. That's additional currency, but you don't have to do it. The most important part is the match one. Misery, Envy, Dread, and Scorn. Whenever you see these essences, use your follow orbs and you pray they turn into the special essences because the special essences is quite expensive. And the last scrap that I'm using is Essence Scrap of Ascent. This is just going to up the tier of the essence found in area 1 tier higher. And this basically guarantee 1 deafening essence on every essence monster. And for the passive tree, this is the passive tree that I'm using. So basically we're taking all the essence node, this one, and this one. And also this one important thing, do not take crystal resonance. We are trying to farm the special essences, so we always going to use follow up on that mats. If you take this, it's not gonna work because this node will make your follow orb basically replace all essences with 1 type of essences. So do not take the crystal resonance. But everything else, we want the amplify energy. This one will give you 1 essences. This one will give you the chances for the essence monster to have like more essences inside them. And the next thing I'm adding is highs. So we take the highs node over here, highs node over here, and the highs node over here. This is for blueprint. Blueprint is basically the jackpot that we're trying to get. Like I said, the enchantment blueprint. There's 2 of them that are really good. The first one is always experimental item. The second one is always currency and scarab items. Both of them worth quite a lot, and as far as I tried in the 50 maps and like my pre-test maps, I probably do like 100 something while testing all of this. That blueprint is not super rare, so you will get them from time to time. So So heist is really good, especially if you're using the Mirage map. And the next we are adding the deliriums. This is to get more delirium bosses. And this one will give us some daily orbs. We do get a decent amount of daily orbs. So that is an additional currency, pretty nice. And then I'm adding Beyond. Beyond will give us a chance to get the pathofexile orbs, which is quite expensive. And the next one I'm adding altars. This one is very optional. You can also try to go for strong boxes rather than the altars. For example, like this node will give you one strong boxes. This node will make your strong boxes rare and it have a chance to be open again. This one for rare and corrupted. And you can also like kind of try to get more Arcanis if you want to. The benefit from boxes is you get more Scarab because of the operative strong boxes, and if you get Arcanis, if you get lucky, you get 2 divine, so that's like nice additional. For the altars, we just looking for divine altars. So this is like the Hail Mary part. So if you don't like altars on this one, you can just change it into boxes. I think boxes probably perform a little bit better. So this part is very optional. So that's basically the passive tree. It looks complicated. We do allocate quite a lot of things. It's because I'm trying to squeeze out as much value as I can from the Mirage map because it's not cheap. So from that 50 map test, we get 150 divine profit from 50 maps. So that's like 3 divine maps. And I think this is really crazy. And the cost is not even that high. Like Mirage map is the most expensive one because it's like 40 a piece, but we not really rolling for anything crazy, so there's not much on the rolling cost. And the classifications like 30C is not too expensive either. And other thing that we use is really cheap stuff. So the budget is not super crazy. I will call this like a medium budget. And we got quite a lot of currency, some divine orbs, and some refracting orb. We got 6 diffracting, we got 8 volatile orb from Beyond, and then we get Black Barrier, Faldo, and the Delirium orb is the same as before. I'm just going to count all of them the same, and I'm just going to pick the price at the lowest. So you're going to get more currency from the Delirium orbs. It's just a lot of Delirium orbs that you need to list, and that's kind of annoying. And you can also use the Harvest Craft to change the daily orbs to find deliriums, because find daily orbs is have a better price because people are using it. And we also get some Astrolabe, not too much, but because in Mirage area you're always going to kill the boss, so sometimes you do get Astrolabe. We also get some Scarabs too. This is the reason why I'm saying that you probably can allocate some boxes on the attack passive tree, because you do get quite a lot of operative strong boxes, and they do give quite a lot of Scarabs. So you will get a decent amount of good Scarabs. And I'm only listed here that are expensive. Like the cheapest one is like 60C. Like everything below this, I will just not counted it. And we got some map, but nothing crazy here. This is the essences. For the essences, I just upgrade everything to deafening, except for Scorn, because Scorn is the most expensive one. But it only 15 streaking. Most of them is already deafening. So, and there's also this Wailing Dub. It priced around like 15C. This is mainly for crafting. I think people use this to craft under the combination, but if you want to do this, you need to manually add Wailing Dub on your filter, but as you can see, we only got like 56, just like 800C, so it's around like 3 to 4 div. So it's nice additions, but it's really up to you. Do you want to change your filter for this or not? And the last one is the blueprint. Like I said, the blueprint is end up giving us a very nice amount of currency. The always experimental items, I got like 7 of them. One of them is full refill. Always currency, I got 10 of them. One of them is full refill, and I also get like full refill like the clean blueprint that have no enchantment. They're still worth like 80C, 140C. So it's a nice currency from highs, and it doesn't add additional time on your map. So blueprint is absolutely great for this strategy. Highly recommend take the blueprint. So my average map time is 6 minutes. The average is around like 5 to 6 minutes, so I'm just taking the 6 minutes. And with 6 minutes, you are at 30 defense per hour. And the defense per map is absolutely crazy. 3 defense per map is absolutely insane. It's a pretty simple strat. There's not much preparation you need to do. You just need to night buy the maps, arc them, and get all the Scarab, and you just go. So it's very simple strat, and the cost is not too high. The return is really great. So I can highly recommend this strat. So I think that's it from me. And as usual, if you guys have any questions, just leave in the comment below. I will try my best to answer it. And thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one.